Hi, my name's Phil Gardner.
And hi, my name's Lisa Gardner, and this is my beaver.
Ooh, and welcome to Fun with Boxes, where we're going to talk about AireCon X.
X!
Oh, you have to do it again.
So,
Where we're going to talk about AireCon X.
yeah, we almost got it. But did we have a good time?
Yes.
Did we have a fantastic time?
Yes.
Did we have an absolutely brilliantly amazing time?
Yes!
AireCon is always a highlight of our calendar. Harrogate is one of the best conventions ever. It's got the warm fuzzies in our heart.
It has got the warm fuzzies. The best.
The best.
In the world ever. But we haven't been to every board game convention in the world, but if we had, I would like to think.
I can't imagine anything can beat AireCon Harrogate.
Can't beat Mark Cook and his mum.
Oh, well, I would like you not to beat Mark's mum because I love her dearly.
She's a wonderful mother.
Yes, you just cut her.
Yes.
She is spectacular.
You would cut.
And Mark as well, but that takes a bit more reach.
I can't get there.
No,
I just
to hug Mark a lot.
I just go, I love you, Mark.
Yeah, love you.
Love you.
Sending love up to Mark. We had the most spectacular time. We knew we would anyway. We had plans. We had so many plans.
We did have plans.
Of things that we wanted to see and do, and people we wanted to meet and hang out with and play games with. And as we suspected, we got to do a fraction of that because there was just so much awesomeness going on and time was short. We travelled up on Wednesday, so we travelled a day earlier this year than we normally do. We normally travel on the Thursday.
Yeah.
We travelled on the Wednesday, had our usual joyous journey.
Yes, on the trains.
On the train. We had to do a stop off on the way, so we planned to pick something up from a friendly local game store. And while in there, we had to buy a game because you have to support your friendly local game store.
Yes, yeah.
And we did pick up the most spectacular game at our friendly local game store.
What a game, what a game.
Do you want to grab it? Grab it.
Oh my goodness.
Because it got me down, because that's the back of the box that hasn't... Oh, it has. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's on two sides. That's amazing.
Amazing.
Such a shiny cube that we then played on the train, which was amazing.
It was. Yeah.
And the journey was fine until we got to Birmingham. Stopped off for a little bit. We'd sort of like planned to have a little stop off in Birmingham anyway to have a drink, stretch the legs, have a bit of lunch, and then getting that next train to Leeds then. That didn't quite work out the way that we planned.
No.
It was a bit of a delay. We got there just a little bit later than we planned to.
Yes.
Yeah. But checked into the hotel. That was all great. And we thought, let's go and have a refreshment when we get to Harrogate.
Yeah.
So across from our hotel was this little bar called Major Tom's. Major Tom's Social. Check it out if you're in Harrogate. Absolutely amazing bar. We met up with Mark himself, the man, the legend, that is Mark. And some of my girls were there.
Yeah.
Denise and Georgina.
Yeah.
Oh, love you.
Lovely.
And other volunteers, exhibitors, and we got to hang out for a little bit before we needed to go and get some dinner and then sleep. But it was just amazing. It was sort of like the first people we bumped into.
I know, yeah.
The AireCon posse, which was absolutely amazing. It was really nice to hang out with them for a bit. So that was awesome.
Yes.
And then Thursday, day one. Oh, wow. That was awesome.
It was, wasn't it?
Yes. Got up, went and had some breakfast, nutrients.
Yes.
Met up with some people.
Yes.
Awesome people. And then we headed down into the convention then. And this has to be one of my highlights of the entire weekend, of you fanboying Julian from Box Meeples, screaming insanely at him.
Yes.
Because he likes this. We do this to him at every convention. We did it to him at Essen when he was working with Pavers and Games that time, and we did it to him in the queue of AireCon. I wish we had footage of it. We've got footage of you running and hugging, I think, so that's probably going to be inserted.
We'll insert
but
that.
Oh my gosh! He loved that. He really loved it.
He looked quite mortified because there was quite a big queue. And I was just screaming, "It's Julian from Boxby! I can't believe it! Have you seen it? It's Julian!"
Yes, a lot loudly than that.
An awful lot louder than that, yes.
Yeah, but that was awesome. So seeing them, and we saw other friends in the queue. It was like it was like wall to wall people that we've met, friends that we've met. It was like that first day. It was like it was like so much hugging and
such a nice feeling, rather than just queuing to go in somewhere. You queue in and you can see other people queuing that you met before. And
lovely. People you haven't met before, but you just start chatting with, and it's really, really awesome. And there's a lot of people taking games in for the bring and buy. At that point, it was a
lot of people.
Yeah,
a lot of people carrying a lot of games.
A lot of games were being taken in on the Thursday and the Friday. So we were a bit nervous because we were in the queue we had a play test booked with Pavison Games to test Mystery Game A. Oh, can I do an A? I don't know. So we're going Mystery Game A. And we were like, we're not going to quite make it in here because we're stuck in the queue because there's so much of bag checking and stuff going on. But we were a little bit late, but luckily we were okay for it. We got to play test it with our good friends Libby and Julian from Box Meeples. And of course Libby works for Pavison, so we were messaging her going, we're stuck in the queue, we're going to be there soon. The amazing Richard, who works for Pavison, demoed the game for us, explained the game to us, gave us the full teach, and
we played the game and it was really good.
It was really, really good. Really enjoyed it.
But I don't think we're allowed to say anything about it.
No.
Which is a shame. It looked really good.
Can I say, there was a Lisa G card in there, so I was very excited about that. But that's all I'm going to say. If there was a card, Lisa G.
If we can put a picture up of the card, Lisa G, next to Lisa G's face, we'll put it. But otherwise, if we're not allowed to, just imagine it.
We're not saying anything else about it. But it was really, really good. Richard, you did an amazing teach of it.
Yes.
And it's exciting stuff because everyone knows Pavison with Distilled and with Luthia coming out. It's
amazing. Can't wait for Luthia, actually.
This really builds on that. You know, they're so good with theming.
Yes.
That I think that's the great thing with Pavison. Really embrace the theming of the game that they're doing, and this game is certainly doing that.
Yeah, well, definitely.
So that's as much as we can say. As we can say about that. So that was Thursday. So we did that like Thursday evening, and then it was just like meeting up with people, saying hi, and because that's sort of like the soft opening of AireCon, really, isn't it? The Thursday. People dropping off their games, people meeting up and playing games that they've brought, but the trade hall's not open. A lot of the stuff isn't open because the exhibitors are still setting up and everything.
Then that's Friday, isn't it?
And Friday was, a lot of people. A lot of people. But it was fantastic because we'd already picked up our passes, so we were all ready to go.
Yep.
I think I wrote on mine, I was Mark's body double.
Yes.
You can see the likeness.
I think.
Yeah? Yeah. Perhaps I'm the shorter version.
Shorter version, But
But a smiley.
Definite body double.
Because Mark's always smiling.
Always smiling, yes.
So Friday, it was amazing. We had our passes already, went in then, and we went straight into the trade hall, wasn't it?
Yes.
To go and see what was happening there. And there was a lot of buzz and busyness going on. So we walked in and we went first off to the Asmodee stand, because I think Hachette was already quite full. And we were just wandering past Asmodee.
Very busy at that point, yeah.
Wandering past Asmodee, and we saw Lord of the Rings, the Fellowship of the Ring trick-taking game. We were looking at Uwin and Aaron because we already had a copy, but we hadn't played it yet. And the amazing Mike from Asmodee said, sit down, I'll teach you. So thank you, Mike.
Yes.
Absolutely appreciate it. So we were like, okay, yeah. We've literally just walked in a few feet and we sat down playing a game. And weirdly, what we picked up at a friendly local game store on the way up was the promo for this game. Mike was spectacular. Apparently we were the best people to sit down and demo a game with. The best that he'd had in the entire con.
The entire con, even though it was...
We were the first.
The first, yeah.
We were the first ones.
Yeah. I'd like to think we probably were
We should have checked back at the end of the con to see if we were still the best.
He gave us a tote bag.
A tote bag? I know.
Huh?
A Lord of the Rings Fellowship of the Ring tote bag. Then... we walked around a bit. We saw some amazing stands. We were just trying to sort of like absorb everything, see everything. We went to the amazing Cosmos stand and the amazing Nikki.
Yeah.
Love you, Nikki. And she showed us Quorum from De Vere. That looks very exciting. So it was on sale there. They had it in the library as well. And it was really, really hot for the weekend.
But I quite liked the look of the second game she showed.
Oh, Australis.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that is so pretty.
That's very pretty.
Oh, so that's going to be the big launch from Cosmos in UKGE. That is going to get launched. It's got clownfish.
It has got clownfish.
Absolutely awesome turtle on the cover.
Oh, yeah.
And I was going, dude. Anyone who hasn't seen Finding Nemo is like, what's she on about? Why is she?
I know, yeah.
Why is she doing
that? You should have a box with a button you can press and it'll go.
Dude.
Yeah, there you go. There you go, Cosmos. You heard it from me first.
Yeah. But that was beautiful.
Yes, that looked really, really nice. Very good indeed.
And then more hugs, meeting people, wandering around.
And kutches.
But Friday afternoon is when we dived into Two Rooms and a Boom. So our first ever time playing Two Rooms and a Boom. We've done a bit of Blood on the Clock Tower at conventions before. But social deduction is not always our thing. But we were like, we're here.
Yeah,
it's a mega game.
Let's give it a go. What
and we did Two Rooms and a Boom.
Fantastic time. It really was really, really good.
Mark did a brilliant teach of it at the beginning because I think it was a lot of people. I think practically everyone had never played it before, and there was sort of like 30 of us playing it, maybe more than that.
Yeah. 30, a bit more,
maybe a bit more. And so he did the whole teach of all the different roles that were going to be in it, and then did a sort of practice round, wasn't it, of getting to do the switching of the rooms and everything. So like a mini game of it, and then it was the full game. So everyone sort of knew what was happening then, and we went into the full big games. And we ended up with the funniest roles, didn't we?
Yes, we did. Yeah.
So there were Romeo and Juliet were in it that needed to be in the same room at the end of the game, but also be
for Juliet.
But also be in the room with the bomb.
Yeah.
I was Juliet.
Yeah, I was Romeo.
And we didn't know.
No, not till the final round.
We started in separate rooms. Then when they did the first hostage exchange, we swapped rooms. So we were still in the opposite rooms.
But of course,
I still had no idea where my Romeo was. I kept telling people, I'm looking for love.
Yeah.
And then
it was amazing.
I stayed in my room then, and then you came in, and he's like, I'm your Romeo.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, we didn't have the bomber, so we lost because we needed to die to do the full tragedy of Romeo and Juliet.
Exactly.
But we like to think we beat the game because Romeo and Juliet get to live a long and happy life together now.
Excellent. Come on.
So that was awesome.
Yes.
That was super
very
fun.
Good. That was very good.
We got then to spend a bit of time wandering around, meeting up with people, saying hi to people. We made the amazing Bored Stupid,
who were really fabulous people.
So if you're
really
not watching the channel, go and check it out. It's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, they were lovely guys.
Matt and Wayne, absolutely champion guys. So it was really exciting. And their theme tune is a earworm. It will be stuck in your head, totally. So it was really cool meeting them. But we went then and we did just 100 because we like to do that at AireCon. That was super fun. We got to be on a table with some of our friends as well. Crystal and Smithy. It was amazing. Really and that was really good fun. And then after we did that, we got to play some games with people. So I got to teach Finspan.
Yes.
So we'd taken our copy of Finspan. So so got to play that with the amazing Sarah and Lawrence, and taught them the game.
Yeah.
And you got to teach our friend Compile.
I did, yes. I got to play some wonderful games with Andy.
Yeah.
And introduce him to the wonders of Compile. And Andy really, really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
So much so that later in the con, I think he may have bought a copy.
Yes.
Yes.
It was amazing getting to do that, actually getting to sit down
Yes.
and play some games that we brought.
Yeah, that was really cool.
But then we had to hot foot it then into the board game quiz, hosted by the amazing Mark. Hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Which is always a lot of fun.
It's always brilliant.
The questions are crazy.
And there were so many people there as well, wasn't there?
So many
people.
people.
In the Royal Hall.
Yes, with that amazing theatre, and it was rammed full.
Yeah, we were sat up on the back seats.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, sort of up in the stores, looking down.
Yeah, looking down, yeah.
It was
really good.
Spectacular. We didn't win. We did quite well in a few rounds, because it's like that fastest finger as well was giving you extra points. But there was some amazing dancing going on with Libby and Rosie from Cozy Board Games.
Yeah,
that might have been a slight distraction. We'll blame you for our not winning it.
I think so, yeah. Otherwise you would have...
And the Mexican waviness that was going on.
Yeah. It was awesome.
It was great fun.
Really good fun.
Yeah.
Really good fun. I highly recommend that.
Yeah, really good fun. And it's to raise money for charity. And he did a giant box of celebrations instead of the normal, little turbo celebrations. So well done to the team that won that. That was a lot of chocolate.
Good times.
Good times.
Yeah.
Good times. So that was Friday.
Yeah, that was Friday.
I think that was pretty much all of Friday then. We were a bit worn out after the board game quiz.
Yes.
So we tumbled into bed and then woke up Saturday to go again.
That's the way days work.
That's the way it happens.
Yeah, they do.
And Saturday was a full day again.
Oh, yeah. Full on a much busier day again.
And much busier. Again, wandering around, trying to meet as many people as we could, catch up with as many people as we could. But Saturday we got to play Fetching Feathers, which we'd been eyeing up since we got there on the Thursday, and managed to sneak a slot with, again, Boxed Meatballs. Go check them out, like and subscribe.
Yes.
And we got to play Fetching Feathers, which looks amazing.
Rather wonderful Chris Prescott. Chris Prescott. Oh, what a fantastic man. What a fantastic man.
Who was eyeing up my cider the day before because I had a peacock cider, because I think it was at Cold Bath Brewery, had a drinks truck there, and I got a cider that was the peacock cider, which matched a card in the game, which was quite freaky. So he was eyeing up my cider. It is beautiful. Really the artwork on it is phenomenal. The funny hours with the little hat, and we were wearing hats. So you had this selection of hats you could put on while playing. Yeah, and
I'll see if I can find some photos.
Unfortunately, you already had your hat.
You
didn't want to switch your hat, but the rest of us, we switched our hats, and that was really, really fun.
Brilliant, really lovely game as well.
Oh, beautiful, and a nice little small box game you could carry with you anywhere. Really, really nice box. So he designed Zuli and Molehill Meadows, wasn't it? And it's awesome. Really, really good. So check that out.
Check out the channel, in actual fact, for Molehill Meadows, how to play.
And Zuli.
And Zuli, how to play as well.
Yeah.
Check them out. Have a look. They're really very, very good games.
Yes. Really, really good. But then we had to hot foot it from that then. So we got to play Fetching Feathers.
And then we had to run.
Yeah, then we went and crokinoled.
Yes.
We entered the crokinole tournament.
Oh my goodness.
It was sponsored by Meeplewood. There was so many Meeplewood boards on display.
It was really, really, really good.
And I loved it. In the grouping that I was in, there was a real mix of players. There were some players that were seeded, amazing crokinole players. Yeah. And then there were some newer players in there as well. And everyone was so friendly and lovely.
Crokinole is such a brilliant game. I think everyone should just give it a go. It's so straightforward and simple to know the rules. But so much fun to play.
Yeah.
And like you said, we were in groups of, is it nine? So I met 8 fabulous people.
Yeah.
Fabulous people, because every time you sit down, you play 4 rounds with that person and then move on to the next one and play with a different person again. And oh my God, I met so many wonderful people.
Yeah, it was amazing. Like I say, picking up tips from seasoned crokinole players as well. Yeah. It was fabulous. Really enjoyed it. But because of that, we missed the plaid day.
Oh yes.
So I did have my plaid on.
You did, yeah.
But we missed going to the plaid day to have our picture.
I had my plaid pants on.
You had your plaid pants?
Yeah. But
unfortunately, we couldn't join the picture meetup for Plaid Day. But we've seen them on the Facebooks and all of that, and it looked awesome. But yeah, our heart was there. Yes. We were just deep in competition at that time.
Indeed.
Yeah. So after the crokinole, the AireCon raffle.
Oh my goodness, I was so worried that we may have won it again. How we would have taken those games home.
Yes, we didn't win.
But we didn't win. No.
We didn't win.
No.
But it was amazing seeing the joy on the people who did. It's like, we know that feeling. That jubilation, the horror.
It really was lovely to see people realise that they'd won. The little squeals of excitement.
Again, the room was full. It was in the amazing theatre again. And a few people were up in the rafters. They had to come running all the way down. They raised over £8,000 for charity.
Yes, I'll try and find a picture and put the amount up.
The total up.
Yeah. Really good. Yep.
And then we got to go to the event of AireCon, which is the outside event that happens. But it's not an official AireCon event.
Not an official event.
No. But is an event that grows and grows each year. And that is...
Just one
in the Crown Plaza.
The Crown Plaza,
that
my goodness.
We were lucky enough to be part of the first year it was created. And then it's just grown and grown each year.
And oh my goodness, we had a ton of people playing with us again.
Well, we were there a little bit earlier, so there was a few people, and so I got to teach a lot of people That's Not a Hat.
Oh, we had a blast with that. I think we played with far too many people that the game box suggests.
Yeah, I think it's meant to play up to like 6, or is it 8? And we had 10 of us.
Did we have the charity?
10 of us, no.
Yeah, we didn't, is it?
No, not 10 of us. There was 10 of us playing the game.
10 of us.
Yes.
I thought it was sponsored.
No. That would be weird.
It would be weird. And it was hilarious. It was so much fun. But then lots of other people turned up, so we went into just one.
Just one.
And I believe we had 36 of us.
At one point.
At one point in the Crown Plaza there, having a hoot and a holler.
Yeah.
I can tell you.
Well, the total count for the night was way over 50. Andy, you were phenomenal as captain, Just One, of keeping everyone organised and sorting everyone out with pens and boards and seating and
inviting
everything.
People as they walk past to their hotel rooms. Yeah, so that was Just One then.
Because we finished. Was it about 2:15 in the morning? We finished
2:30.
2:30
last year. Got back to our hotel 3:15.
It was very, very late.
It was very late, but it was so worth it.
It was. It's a highlight.
Brilliant.
And I loved it. There were sort of some repeat people who'd been last year who knew nothing about it, didn't know.
Yeah. And
any of the people who joined in last year and they've been looking forward to it so much of joining it this year. God,
they turned up.
This is the highlight. This is what I've been looking forward to, of doing this crazy Just One in the hotel. So next year,
come along,
definitely. Like I say, everyone's welcome. Just wander in any time from 8 o'clock till 2 o'clock in the morning. It's probably happening.
Yeah, on the Saturday.
And then Sunday then, which just came around too quickly.
Oh, it did, didn't it?
It did.
Yeah, because all of a sudden you're talking about Sunday now.
I know.
That's the last day.
I know.
Oh.
So Sunday, I got to teach Finspan again, which I absolutely loved. Got to teach it to good friends St John and Ruth and Alex and Ryan. That was awesome.
Yeah.
You got to play war chess for the first time. Stephen, our friend Stephen, taught you that.
Stephen, yeah. That was very good. I'd never played it before. And I'm like, why haven't I played this before? It was such a good game that I may have ordered, and it may be coming soon. Yes, because that's the way it works.
I did hear about that.
Yes. But no, I really enjoyed that. And I could hear everybody enjoying Finspan whilst me and Stephen played that. And then we played Res Arcana as well.
Yeah, while you were still
playing.
But it was great. I got to play it 5-player, and I wouldn't normally get to play the full complement. So that was really, really amazing fun. And I know our friends went and instantly picked up a copy of Finspan. So we had a little bit of quiet time. We managed to play Coinabori, the two of us.
Yeah, that was nice.
And then more friends joined then, and we got to play a bit of Kabanga.
Oh,
Kabanga! Exclamation point.
That was a bit of a favourite by the players, wasn't it? Yeah. I had a message from Ruth asking me, what was that game we played at the end? Kabanga! Brilliant.
So that was really lovely. It's sort of like, on the Sunday getting to sit down and play games with people. I'd only had like a mad quick little dash through the Bring and Buy because I was trying to find Beaver Creek because I heard that was in there. So I wanted to get that to give to a friend. Didn't manage to grab it, but we hadn't done any of the Bring and Buy or anything.
No, whenever I walked past there were so many people queuing to go in.
Oh, there was a constant queue for it.
Because obviously, I say obviously because you wouldn't know, but if you've been there were a huge amount of games in there. Massive amount of games in there that people had brought to sell. And oh my goodness, there must have been some wonderful things to pick up.
The amazing thing they do at AireCon is like everyone can go and like collect the games that they didn't sell at the Bring and Buy. They can take those home if they didn't sell. But if they want, they can donate them to charity.
And then
there's a charity sale right at the end then where you can pay what you want. So we picked up a few games from that. Things that were very unknown to us, things that perhaps might have been on our radar, and if we'd seen them in the Bring and Buy, we might have bought them if we'd had time to do a proper look through. So we got to do that at the end, and that was quite fun.
That was incredible. They brought this massive trolley full of these games and put them at the table, and then all of a sudden all us board gaming geeks all descended upon it,
elbows up.
And then they brought another one through as well, which was all the games, and it was great because you can just pay what you want. And all the money then would go to charity. So
that was 100% to charity. So whereas if you were buying from the Bring and Buy, there was a percentage going to charity for the sales in the Bring and Buy. But with the end bit then, if you were kind enough to leave your games there of going, actually, I don't want to take these home. Got no space now for all the other games that you've bought. That you leave them there, and then 100% of the sale then is going to charities. So that was the end of AireCon. We'll go on to sort of like perhaps what we did then, because we did have an extra day there. But there were some things that we didn't get to do, or people we didn't get to spend time, games we didn't get to play. That we wish we'd had more time to do, because all of the demo tables were full all the time.
Very busy, weren't they? Which was
all
good.
The time.
It was good to see because people were really enjoying them. But it meant that we couldn't sneak in and have a game.
But it's good, and there may be opportunities at future conventions, because I know Restless Spirits we really, really wanted to sit down and play. Didn't get an opportunity. I did get to chat to you, Lawrence, after we'd done Mystery Game A, or was it after Fetching Feathers? Did get to chat to you, Lawrence, and we are definitely going to come and try and hunt you down at UKG to get a play of that game, because it looks so beautiful. Really, we wanted to go back to some of the amazing stands and buy things from all of the different stands. Oh my gosh, there was some amazing like dice stands. So many shiny dice. They were amazing. One of my favourite stands was the the one that they had the most amazing 3D printed miniatures and terrain and everything. So they were. They actually gave me a sticker, which was awesome. Smiley Badgers. What a cute name!
Fantastic.
Smiley Badgers Tabletop Shop.
Yes.
We got to put some footage on of it was like Discworldy, and the house on the little bird legs. I was totally in love with that, and then the like turtle type thing.
It was genuinely incredible,
spectacular, and they had amazing really discounts while there. I think it was like 45% off. For
AireCon people.
But it was absolutely stunning stuff. We also went to Terror Toad, and this will come up in our whole thing, but they had some really fun sort of social games. So we'll come on to those. They're quite fun. And Tabletop Inc. I was blown away by the look of Tabletop Inc. And we kept meaning to go back and potentially pick up a copy.
Production qualities on our game looked off the chart.
It's got a little Calyx shelf.
Oh, my goodness.
A little miniature Calyx shelf, and all these sort of like funny spins on games, because obviously, you know, they're not going to encroach on any other IPs or anything, but they had these funny spins on these little board game covers that you could put in the Calyx shelf and on the board, and the gold pairs.
Oh, the gold pairs.
The gold pairs. They were stunning. The weight on them.
They were really good.
They were. And they had a really good deal on, but we were... I think by the time we got to the end of the con, we were a bit loaded up for train travel, so couldn't quite go back and pick that up.
But that looked really good.
It did look absolutely really amazing. So hopefully we'll check them out at UKG and G as well.
Yes. Yeah.
I know Mike, I really wanted to say hi to Mike Avigi, who did Pandora Celeste, but he was constantly busy. But he did have Pandora Celeste there demoing, and a new game that is launched that we've got a picture of. We'll put up, but Meeples in Rome and doing so. We definitely want to check that one out at UK Games Expo. I know Hachette was rammed the whole time.
Oh, it was.
Gwent, lots of people were talking about Gwent.
Yeah, lots of people playing that.
Lots of people playing that.
And the wonderful Flav.
We did have a hug with Flav, and Flav was looking spectacular in his Pac-Man corridor full suit.
He always looks spectacular.
Oh, he always looks spectacular. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah. We checked out World Domination. That looked really interesting.
That looked really good,
we chatted to the guys there. That looked a lot of fun. So we'll be checking that out a little bit more. That was fun. I know there was a War of the Worlds one that you kept eyeing up.
Yeah, but again, never got a chance to.
I just didn't have the time.
I wish I would have.
Oh, and John was there with Entombed.
Yeah, John. Oh, what a lovely man.
My gosh.
Oh, what a lovely
Love
man.
you, John.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely superb. So nice to bump into him every now and then.
Yeah.
It's really, really, really
such
lovely.
And the amazing. Yay!
Oh, yay,
oh
games.
Hang on. How do I get in shot?
Yay, games.
Yes. Always awesome seeing you, Andrew.
And we did also see the people who've done Escape from Pompeii,
which we met for the first time. We met them at AireCon Telford, where it was very prototype form in AireCon Telford, and it's been really interesting to see how it's developed. So there's going to be more coming on the channel about Escape from Pompeii. But Sam, absolutely amazing seeing you again. And their stand was spectacular. They were all dressed in togas and looking absolutely amazing. But you were busy when we were coming back. I know you stopped briefly to chat to us, but I know you were mid-teach when we came past as well, and that was good.
Looking forward to that, and they kindly give us a copy of the prototype.
The project, so
we'll have
watch the channel.
Watch out for the channel.
And Far Place Games, always amazing to see Gareth from Far Place.
What a lovely man.
Yes,
absolutely lovely man. And he gave us Tile Wars to take a look at, and that's going to be coming out soon as well. So that looks all very exciting.
Really exciting. Right by the painting as well was Chaosium.
Chaosium, yes.
Now, you're a big fan of Chaosium.
Big fan of Chaosium. You talking about RuneQuest, Call of Cthulhu. Oh, all the games I used to play when I was younger. Fantastic. We had a lovely chat. One of the
Lawrence, you were chatting, but sorry. So I can't remember your name. You had an amazing beard and hair, and you had your cards that I was joking to you that you should do Love Actually within it, where you were talking us through all the different the scheduling of all the different Chaosium games that are coming out this year.
It was an old school PowerPoint.
Yeah, no, it was an analog PowerPoint presentation.
It was brilliant because he kept.
Yeah, so this is
go on,
name a game. Oh yes, this is coming out. Oh, you were hilarious. You were absolutely amazing.
But they were so fantastic. They gave me a copy of the basic role-playing game.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Which you were eyeing it up anyway, because I think it was the only one on the stand that you didn't have.
Yeah, well, I've got all of Chaosium stuff, but I hadn't actually picked up the basic role-playing universal game engine, and we were walking away.
Perhaps this is more appropriate for me because I need the basic because I'm not an RPGer.
I know, but we were walking away, and he called me back and so kindly gave me a copy of this.
Yeah,
wow.
So that was very kind. So this will be appearing again in our haul video.
Yes, definitely.
But yes, it was.
So that was really good.
Really, really good fun stopping and chatting with you guys.
Yes.
Yeah, loved it. But again, my regrets of what so there's the games we didn't get to play. There's the people we didn't get to play games with. I'm so sorry. There were so many people that we wanted to play games with, just timings around stuff. But I didn't get to paint a mini.
You didn't, did you? And you really wanted to this year. You did, but it's that mad thing where time moves. Funny at a con.
It just goes super quick.
But
goes crazy quick.
Next time. I will
paint a mini.
Paint a mini.
Yes, definitely want to paint a mini. Yeah. But as always with AireCon, it's the people you meet, the experiences you have, the things that you are able to do, because they're going to be joyous, wonderful things. And so there'll be a future AireCon where I get to do the things that I didn't get to do this time.
Exactly.
But I really treasure and had so much joy from all the things I did do.
Talking about the people we met. It was so lovely to bump into Frank West.
Oh, Frank, you're a legend.
What a lovely man.
Well, we bumped into him a few times. We bumped into him in the hall. So when we were playing Mystery Game A, he popped along and had a little look then. And then we bumped into him later in the weekend and had a really lovely chat. And then during one night, he was wandering through and we stopped to have a chat with him. And Frank, you are a proper gentleman.
Yes.
We really enjoyed spending time with you.
What a lovely man.
Yes.
For those of you who may not know, he's the designer of the wonderful Isle of Cats.
Well, not just that. He's City of Games, City of Kings.
City of Kings,
City of Kings, Vidoran Gardens, Isle of Cats, all the amazing things that come out of City of Games, isn't it?
Yes, but what a lovely man.
What a lovely man.
What a lovely man.
Yes, so it was really, really nice hanging out with you, Frank. Getting to know you a little bit more. And apologies if we were too chatty at any point.
Yes.
But it was cool meeting you.
Exactly. And a big shout out to the AireCon volunteers. Absolutely sterling job they do. Wonderful, wonderful people. And they are genuinely really lovely.
I got to meet so many of you. Got to say hi and give kutches and Denise, Georgina and Tommy.
Tommy.
You know I love you.
Oh, yes, because it's not all about Mark. It's about the volunteers as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Especially about the volunteers.
Yes.
Mark just wanders around being tall.
He does.
Yeah. It's the volunteers that look after
He does,
everyone.
yeah. No, seriously though, fantastic. What a brilliant, lovely event, full of the nicest people you could ever wish to meet.
Yeah.
Really wonderful.
So, Absolutely spectacular AireCon. Can't wait for the next one, which is going to be Manchester. But we did get to do some stuff after AireCon because we can never just leave AireCon.
No,
you've got to do a gentle sort of, come down from it somehow. So we stayed for an extra day.
Yeah.
So on the Sunday, we got to do something really, really fun. We went to Major Tom's. We went back to Major Tom's Social.
We did. Oh, and it was really fun.
We did the geek quiz then with Libby and Julian from Box Meeples and Alex, our friend Alex.
Yeah.
And we were doing amazing. So it was picture round to start with. Then round 2, Julian came into his own in terms of 90s video games.
He was like a video game master, wasn't he?
Every weapon from Doom, every one-on-one combat game in the 90s.
You name it, Julian was on it, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He was on it. But
so after round 2, there was 4 rounds. At the end of round 2, we were
joint first.
Yes,
come on.
We were smashing it.
But then
round 3 happened, and we were done in by our knowledge of Power Rangers and Powerpuff Girls. It all went a bit pear-shaped.
It did.
But it lifted back at round 4.
Yeah.
So we plummeted to 6. Round 4, we just had a great time because it was the music round. So me and Libby were dancing a lot. Julian knew all the words to every song that was being played.
Julian knew far too many lyrics for far too many songs.
Yeah.
He was loving it.
Yeah. We did well. We ended at 6, but out of 13 teams...
That's not bad.
6 wasn't bad. But that was awesome.
That was really good.
Then we got Monday then, because we had our extra day off, extra full day after the con had completely closed, everyone got home. And Monday we got to spend much of the day then with Libby and Julian from Box Meeples. Met up with Andy and Sarah in the morning. We went to Game Crusade.
We did go to
And that was lovely, because it's important when you go to the conventions and stuff, there's a lot of, independent game stores and things, that game stalls and stuff, which we did buy games from.
Yeah.
But it's nice to step into the town sometimes and go to the local friendly game store.
Yeah.
Then we got to hang out with Libby and Julian for the day where we played games all afternoon, which was really, really good fun. So we got to demo a new game that they're going to be covering on their channel. We're going to be covering on our channel. So it was really fun to team up of getting a playthrough, a Shakespeare game. Yes, so to get to play that together was really, really good fun. Yeah. And then we played Milkuro. Tricker Us. That's an amazing game. So check out some, I'm sure Box Meeples will be doing a video on that soon.
Yeah, that looked really good,
Tricker Us was amazing. We played Milkuro and we played Things in Rings.
Oh, yes.
Yes, where everything makes sense but nothing does.
Oh, such a great game.
Love that. Game. So that was the Monday, then we were travelling home.
Travel back home on Tuesday then?
Yeah.
Oh.
And we had a very smooth journey home.
We did, because normally there's a bit of a story to tell with our train journeys, but this one was quite smooth. I must admit, it's the first time I've come back from Leeds to Bristol on the Leeds to Bristol train without being pushed into a toilet.
Yeah.
Yeah. By a load of people trying to get on the train.
Yeah. But no, it was all calm and smooth. We had seats. Didn't have tables to play games. But we got to chill out. I had a bit of a nap. Yeah, recharge the batteries. And it was lovely. Yeah,
it was absolutely superb. Another fantastic AireCon at Harrogate.
Absolutely spectacular. So
there you go.
So that's it until Manchester next.
Yes, indeed. I do hope you've enjoyed watching this video, and I do hope you join us for our next video where we have a look at the games we picked up.
Yes.
If you have enjoyed it, please click the old like button and also hit that subscribe button. Whichever way you do it, because that would be super fantastic of you, because it will help to grow the channel. And in the meantime, thanks so much for watching, and
bye
for now.